I'm just a music head. So it's like so many, I love all types of music, all types of different hip hop as well. So I always say like, the thing that really captivated people, or the thing that kind of got a buzz for me, was always that Schizo. It was the Schizo song. And like I say, when I did that, it was intended for a purpose. It was like the purpose is I want to do some outlandish, crazy shit. And I'm going to take the time and make a couple projects based on that. So if you ever noticed, like most of my projects, you still have, there's an undertone Jarren in all of it. Like there's a signature kind of element that I have. And I think every artist always have that signature element you'll have, but it's still always different in the sense of like, I always like the Mink Coat Killah is completely different from Yuck Fu. Yuck Fu is completely different from My Grandma's Basement. And My Grandma's Basement is different from Freebase with Kevin Bacon. I just love music, so I try to, sometimes I might be certain vibes I might be feeling at the moment, and that's what I want to run with. But I think you gotta evolve as an artist, man. Because you'll get tired of someone just completely doing the same shit. You'll like it for a minute, but as time progresses and time goes on, you hear the artist and it's like one album sounds exactly like they didn't evolve from this album to that album. Subject matters to everything. It's just like you gotta. We do that as a human. Like I'm not me who I was at age 25. Like shit, every 3 to 5 years, we always evolving as people. I'm pretty sure you're not the same person you was 3 years ago, 4 years ago. So it's the same with music. And sometimes it can go either way. Some people can evolve into this place to where maybe it gets a little too offbeat and it may derail from completely different, but I try to still keep a little bit of the element to where it's still, it's still that old vibe that you could dig, but you could tell as an evolution within the sound. And I take that as like shit. One of my favorite rock groups, bro, is Radiohead. I know it sounds cliche to say that, but this is genuine me saying that. I love Radiohead, but if I listen to Radiohead, every album is different, from the Benz to Pablo Honey to fucking OK Computer to now they evolved into this dope electronic type of sounding group, which is dope. They're the dopest they ever been to me personally. And they never would have reached that certain level to where they are if they wouldn't have evolved. And I think all that shit just comes from a natural essence of just loving music and loving creating. So you just try different shit. That's all it comes from, bro. So that's my take on it, man. I just love music and I just like trying different shit. I was supposed to start last week, but I'm fucking all in this production shit. But I'm starting the Bully Freestyle series volume 2. I'm getting ready to start working on that. That comes from, I've always been into rock music, man. If you probably look at my playlist and just the majority of the music, I probably got just as much just as much rock music as I got hip hop. And that's from alternative to metal to classic rock. Like I'm just a music head, bro. So a lot of those songs that I was flipping were songs of the artists that I personally listened to. Even outside of that, there was so many other artists, like indie artists like MGMT, from Arcade Fire to fucking Radiohead. It's so many other ones I wanted to flip, which I'm going to do on this new series. But all of that just comes from, once again, I was into hip hop and rock at the same time. Hip hop just kind of happened to be one of those art forms that I kind of embraced, and it was easy for me to do, versus rock. I didn't pick up a guitar. I didn't have the vocals. Now you can do it. Anybody can sing now. You got auto-tune and shit, but I just wasn't. Back then when I was younger, I wasn't really trying to sing, but I always enjoyed the music and I always wanted to get into that world. I just didn't know how. So that was kind of my way of like paying homage to rock, just shit that I fuck with. So I'm still going to continue it. We're going on volume 2, which I'm starting to work on probably this week, man. I got all the ones I want to do. So yeah, we're going to keep that shit going.